The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This is Elliott. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll run with Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Prescott to throw it. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That's good for 28 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. And
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Bud Dupree came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long for Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Come on, set. 90, wolf. Check, watch it before. Greystone, travel. Watch the twist. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, exit.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
All day, dog. Hey, lock it. Go. Motion backfield.
Mike 5-4.
Snap.
Looking to throw on first down with Hodges. And this is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Jack 16. Focus, focus. 50. Hey, switch. Hey, zoom. Switch. Block it.
Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
7-7. 55, Mike, guys, 55. Middle. King. You good? 99. Check 99.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Hey, alert. Jack 16. Hey, Alpha.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Hey, seam 6.
Right there.
No spacing.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Better bring it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
Easy. 6-6. Easy. Hey, Echo. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here I come. Mike. Black, what's that?
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 26.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Kill.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that's Elliott complete. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Switch. Here we go, 54. Here we go, 46.
Prescott on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. T.J. Watt in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 36 yards on the play. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott lets it fly deep for Cobb. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 51 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hodges. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 54. Look at me. Zipper. Come on, D. Let's go.
Now Hodges on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going to float this one deep. And this will be caught at the 30. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And this one is right down Broadway. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So the late turnover, that turns into 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to capitalize and get the 3 that you just mentioned on the other side of the field, kicking themselves. You think they'll be talking about ball security in the locker room?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. That'll be the first talking point. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Mike, hey, Delta. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, 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 hey. Mike, 55. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
50.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Go. Quarter. Watch twist. Take 2 of them. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 4. Kill. Hey. Slam. Switch.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Middle. Watch it, 5. You got nothing today. You got no spacing. Check 55 for Mike. Check 55. These 2. I got you. Mike.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Kill.
On 2nd and a couple. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 73 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range. but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
14, Steelers 0.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, high 7.
The 45-yard line.
Middle.
Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike.
No spacing.
Check 55, Mike. That's right, baby. They don't like
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 45 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run into the absolute.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, You're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. 180.
54 Mike.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check 31, check 31.
Check 15. Check Snickers. 66. Alert. Hey, Charlie. One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Here's Roethlisberger. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards the pickup there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. And let's get these two. Whirl. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Stop your whining. 24. Check 16. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Hey, wahoo. One set. Check Mike 54. 50. 54. You. These two. Whip. Watch the whip. Here we go. Like I said.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Robert Quinn, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
44, 5.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Elliott on 1st down to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Prescott.
You got 4.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
50. Middle. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got him.
Back to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. James Washington was the intended target, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
77. No spacing. 54 Mike. Check. Walk 54. Walk. Take both of them. Take 2 of them. Check 43. Check 52.
Here's Roethlisberger. And Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field, but guess what? This one's now just about over.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken around the 12.
Come on now, let's go.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off. from Heinz Field.